As with all new drug candidates after they arrive, although the clinical trials have been finished, after the clinical trials are approved, as the drug is being used in the population, not just in Singapore, but around the world, the company has a requirement to, of course, track any adverse events that it spots. It works closely with the regulator, the HSA in our case, to make sure that they monitor in terms of have a registry, if you like, in terms of all the different side effects, toxicity that they see. And obviously those information will then be shared, right? Not just data from Singapore. But I think that's the typical way, and we will do it here as well.
There's a big distinction between safety and what we call tolerability. How well is a vaccine tolerated? When you give someone 2 doses of the same vaccine, the body mounts an immune response, particularly to the second injection, which is why it's a very normal response for some people to have fever, soreness at the injection site, sometimes feel that they're a little bit sick as well. But that's actually a result of the immune reaction to the vaccine. And that's not so much safety. Safety is something that would actually cause harm to the individual. But tolerability is, if you have a bit of fever, you have a bit of headache, take a Panadol and it's gone the next day. So that's quite different from safety. Some people will experience some of the side effects, but that doesn't affect safety of the overall vaccine. All of us are aware that RNA vaccines are new, and therefore anything new, there are some uncertainties, which is why I think even when you look at the clinical trials as well as the scientific review, it's very, very rigorous. And again, we're not taking any shortcuts in evaluating the vaccines. You are right that there are myths being circulated that RNA vaccines can change your DNA. I think scientifically that's actually not possible. It just doesn't work that way biologically. That RNA, when it is introduced into a human body, does not change DNA. It just doesn't work that way. Secondly, the RNA vaccine itself, once it gets into the body, is taken up by the cells and it's destroyed probably within about 48 hours after introduction to the body. So there is not going to be any long-lasting effect from the RNA vaccine as well.